YouTube, how are you doing? And welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today we are back with another weekly challenge, and this one is called Vulnerable. You'll be going into this one with no defenses. Be careful out there. That's probably gonna mean that we should be rather fast in figuring out the ghost, or things are gonna go horribly wrong. It's gonna be on Willow Street House. I think we'll be alright. We'll see how it goes, and I hope you enjoy. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. But let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into the game. Let's go. We also gotta spin the wheel, of course. What do we get for the believers? Will it be a yokai? Last weekly, we had 2 believer wins during the weekly challenge. I don't know if we'll ever beat that one. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's gonna be today. Maybe today will be the day that we get all 3 believer wins. Can it be done? What do we got here? We have tier 1 paramic for no reason. No crucifix. No smudge stick. No sanity pills. That's the main thing, right? So all the other stuff seems largely tier 1, which is also kind of rude. We even have tier 1 flashlights. At least they work. That's something. I'm gonna open the door. Is it cold? I think I saw cold breath. It is snowy. Snowy on Willow. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. We're gonna grab this. We'll grab... I mean, we have full sanity, right? Yeah, so we start with full sanity, so that's basically gonna be the idea here. You have to go as fast as possible so that you'll figure out the ghost before you reach 50% sanity, and then things will go really bad. But I think even if you get hunted, as long as you know what you're doing, you should be alright. But we'll see if we know what we're doing. Let's go in there, and see what's the name again? Robert Huntley. It's gonna be a yokai here. I surely hope so. Hello? Hello? Anybody here? Alright, well, if you're gonna have no sanity pills, which you might have if you're just starting out, you're level 1. I think you only get those at level 20 or something, so it takes quite a while to unlock them. Gotta make sure to turn on the lights so that you don't lose all your sanity right away. On Willow Street House, there's only 2 spots, one in the garage and one all the way down in the basement here. And turn those on. And then, as long as you stay in a room that has the lights on, I think even the hallway here counts, for example, I will never lose sanity. So if we keep this, and we don't get too many ghost events, we should be alright. The temperature in the house is going to be very, very cold. There's a huge boner right there. What do we have? Do we have a cursed possession? Let me check anything over here. Do we have a mirror? Would be kind of risky, but also really good. It's not mirror. Okay. I'm seeing the temperature go down, but then it's going up again. That's the downside of the tier 1 now, is that it's voodoo doll. Oh, that's actually kind of good. Wait a minute. Voodoo doll is totally free to use. The only thing that might happen is that you have a 10% chance to get an instant heart pin. So make sure to use it not in this room. Take it out of the room to somewhere you can hide, like over here, for example. And I'm gonna use it once. We gotta be quiet though. I heard something in the room I just came from, right? I heard something soft drop on the floor. Is that over here? So it only costs 5% sanity to use the voodoo doll. It's probably this room then. Hello? The bunny is gone. Where's the bunny? There's the bunny. Alright, we found it. The bunny went flying. How you doing today? Hello there. Ghosty. Alright, if you're gonna get a ghost that does a lot of ghost events, this will be extra scary. Because, I mean, honestly, if this doesn't feel different for you, if you do this weekly challenge and you're like, wait, that felt like just a normal game, I think that's telling you something that you should be playing differently most of the time, because the items that we're missing here are by far the most important items in the entire game. Like having a crucifix in the ghost room should be one of your first priorities, unless you take a smudge stick really early. Because it just keeps you safe against some, like, shenanigans that can happen, like early hunting ghosts, or just, sometimes you get ghosts that do abilities that drain your sanity and you don't even notice it, and then before you know it, you're gonna get hunted. So it's always important to have a crucifix, especially once you unlock the tier 2 and 3, it's gonna really pay off to have those in the ghost room. So this will now be more of a test of how quick you can be, and how good you can keep your sanity, which... I mean, it's not that hard anymore to keep your sanity. You can just turn on the lights. That's really all you gotta do. Before, you have to have, like, candles and shit. Now you don't really need all that. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you grandma? Are you pizza? No? None of that? Alright, let's see. Did it change? It is minus degrees. Is that good for what we want here? That is not good for yokai, but it could still be the mimic, but then we would have expected the hair spirit box, so maybe not good. Excuse me. That's gonna be annoying during this if you get a ghost that constantly turns off the breaker. It is worth it. There is like diminishing returns if you get a ghost that really turns off the breaker all the time, you will lose more sanity constantly going up and down the turn on the breaker than you would just playing the game. But at least the first time it turns it off, you should definitely still go for it. Yeah, it's not a Jin because they can't do that. It's probably no Oni either because this ghost is doing kind of nothing at all. We did have freezing. Probably no spirit box, I would think. Now we're gonna grab salt. Do we have salt? I hope so. Tier 1 salt probably, because fuck me, I guess. Just for no reason. Just rude. I mean, this actually makes sense though. I think this is one of those challenges where it does make total sense to give you tier 1. Because if you don't get tier 1 here, you just find the evidence so darn quickly that you'll be out before the whole part of the challenge where you have less defensive items even matters at all. Now, if you know how to play the game, it still won't matter because you can easily get all the evidence even with tier 1 before you reach 50% sanity, but for those that are less familiar, that might actually happen, or that might actually matter. I'm gonna grab 1 salt with a UV combo, and then we have all evidence items in here, so we'll see. It would be too easy. I mean, I think this challenge is still relatively easy. I feel like this would be one of those where it would be really fair to have 75% starting sanity so that you really have to go extremely fast, or, excuse me, this turns on the light, right? I didn't do that. I mean, it can't be a mare, but still. Let's see. Do we got fingies? No fingies. I don't think you can see fingerprints on this lamp. I don't think so. I'm not seeing shit. I'm not gonna place the salt just yet because we want to double check that it's still here. Is minus 5 degrees. Let me see, do we get orbs? Oh, blinky light over there. Orbies. Ghost orbs. Okay, well, we're almost there then. We have freezing ghost orb, which, I mean, once again, could be for the mimic, but where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Can I take this, put this down real quick? Let's throw in stuff. I need you to touch the door, man. To touch something over here. We need to check for EMF. Do we even check for EMF? No, it can't be EMF. It can be dots, UV, everything else is possible. I have a feeling it's gonna be a Hantu here. They also turn off the breaker like immediately. So we'll see. Let's place some salt. 1 in the door here if it goes outside, and then I'll place 1 right there. Because anytime it goes around here, it'll step in that salt. Can you give us a sign? Can you do something? Can you show yourself? Oh, there we go, Stompies. There we go. Now, that is still technically good for Mimic, but I feel like we're relatively certain here. But let me test it again. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Where are you? I think salt being used to get UV is so important here, because if this ghost, like here's UV would have definitely been the bottleneck, because this ghost is barely doing anything, which goes to show that you can easily get all the evidence, even though the ghost is doing shit. And it turned off the breaker again. All right, well, let's see. How fast did we do all that? Let's see what our sanity is at right here. We could try next round, if I get objectives that I can do, to do a perfect game to see the comparison. Like how much more sanity you would lose then. So yeah, we are still only at 80% sanity, and 5 of that went down because of the cursed possession use. So we only really lost 15% sanity while being in the dark. So yeah, if you just play the game relatively frequently and you know how to get the evidence fast. I mean, let's see how long this was here as well. compare it to a perfect game, because this was clearly not a perfect game, so you're not gonna get a lot of money off of this, which doesn't matter for the weekly, because the weekly is already low money anyway, because it's a one-time multiplier. There we go. It was not a surprise mimic, so it's only 335 here, but that's because it's also a one-times multiplier, but then you get that 5,000 payout at the end. That was 8 minutes. A totally easy 8 minutes, which is actually quite a lot of time. We lost 21% sanity, and that was 5 because of the curse possession, and then the rest from being in the dark. You can see time in the dark, 2 minutes. Time in the light, 6 minutes. So just keeping the lights on is really, really important right there. All right, well, that was a relatively free first game. Let's try to do a perfect game now as a comparison. And also, let's try to get a believer win here. Hopefully. What do we get on Rio? Twins? All right, will it be the twins? Let's see if we can do these objectives. What do we get? Paramike cleanse is impossible, but the rest can be done. Because if you get like crucifix objective here and repel and cleanse, then we can't do those. We can do this one though. I'll even start with it, you know? Let's see if we can make something work. It's not snowy anymore. Just a regular ass day. What's the name? Susan. Susan right here. Let's go. Let's see. So now we're gonna have to play even more careful because I do want to actually stick around for the perfect game. Which means I should probably actually start with a photo cam, because if a perfect game, the main bottleneck will probably be photos. Especially if you don't have all the items. Like, not being able to take a photo of a crucifix here is going to be unfortunate. That actually gives you a lot of stuff. You can get sound, video, and photo all off the crucifix. There's no sound recorder. Well, I can't do anything about that one. I guess we're not going to get that shit. That's the thing with weekly challenges. That it's always... Oh my god, it's in the basement again. That it's most of the time just about getting the ghost. So they don't give you all the equipment. Like, it's rarely so possible to get a perfect game with the equipment you get from the weekly. Also, I don't really see a reason why you wouldn't have the sound recorder here. This might just be a situation where they forgot. Because they added the sound recorder to the game after they made the weekly challenges, so they probably just forgot to add it to some of them for no reason. Is Willow bugged? Why is the bone in the same spot again? Or is that just super coincidence? It must be bugged, right? Excuse me? Just insanely lucky? Anyone doing the weekly challenge, is that lucky, or is that just... Is that busted? I take a picture. I think it will actually save us overall sanity to do one little pin right here. Let's listen closely, though. Oh, shoot! Well, I'm glad that wasn't the heart pin. That would have ended real badly. Hello there. Just started floating in front of me, man. I found it. You had it at a different spot every time. Alright, that's actually crazy then. Because I know it's bugged on the asylum map, but I guess not on the other ones. Alright, camera. This, sure, we just get everything, of course. Can it be a wraith? It could be. We'll see. Alright, buddy. What are you up to? I don't see Orbeez. Well, that's not gonna work in the light. Let me see if it's cold here. Oh! It's not super cold. I mean, it seems like it's going down. Just need to wait for a little bit to see if it actually commits to it. Because it goes like up and down. Super annoying. Come on. It's going down to 5. I think the ghost is here. Did they set the activity level to fucking nothing? What's going on here? I'm getting just absolute no activity whatsoever. I'm not sure if that's just me. I'm also used to way more crazy settings. Because that's the thing with most weekly challenges, that it's usually not nightmare mode as a default. Well, most of the time you have all evidence, first of all. And then also most of the times you don't have It's crazy how different the game is when the ghost events are set to high. Because it really makes... it really allows the ghost to snowball out of control. Because if you get one ghost event, you suddenly lose like a big chunk of sanity. And since the amount of activity is based on sanity, if you just get that one ghost event, it can immediately cause the next one to happen. And then you can just like go down to below hunting range really, really quickly. Alright, we just need to get that paramic and we need to get some photos. We'll be alright with that. We'll get this for some feet, maybe. And then I could get a video, and I could also get a video off of that. You had a crazy mare. Yo, thank you, Riccardi. Hope you love them. So, I guess it's just hit or miss. I'm gonna place right there. Right there. Can you give me a sign? Hello, buddy. It's not the best dots, maybe. Ooh, it's cold. Oh, 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 oh. There's feet. Very important. Get the photo. Nice. I think that's it. That's 3 different photos, which is what we needed. We needed 3 unique photos right there. Okay, so we have UV. We did not have orbs, did we? Gotta check this real quick. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Are you stupid? Where are you? Are you here? Alright, you fucking suck. Oh. EMF 5? Dude, I love the fucking... the tier 1 EMF is so good. Oh. I was thinking that was probably a ghost event, but it's actually just a light switch. Interesting. Okay, well, we just got EMF 5, which puts us to... oh, no, it could be Goreo. You piece of crap. Do it immediately. Do it right now. While I'm outside. We need... oh. Fire extinguish. EMF 5 again. Crazy. Should light this. Oh, we can get the motion sensor. Can you step in the motion sensor again? What do we still need? Still need 3 videos. Oh, motion sensor. Oh, come on. Motion sensor. Let's go. We have 4 pictures and 3 videos. This is where, like, in order to get perfect, you have to, sometimes you are required to get ghost events. Like in this situation, I could do light switch and door if I get lucky, or I could do salt if you step in that one. You stepped in that one, but not this, even though you've been stepping on the motion sensor. I guess you've been walking in front of it. Can you give us a sign? I'm gonna stand right here so I can maybe get the dots to happen. My sanity should still be really, really high. You can't get light flickering, unfortunately. I think you can get that during a hunt. You can also get light well, no, I don't think you can get it during a hunt. Sometimes during a ghost event it works. You can also get light explosion during a hunt. Or, during a ghost event, sorry. If it blows up the light, which is kind of sick. Oh, come on, your motion sensor overwrote my fucking salt video. Well, whatever, I'll get more. Yeah, dots is really hard because you need quite a long time to record it, and dots will disappear really, really quickly. I mean, ghost events also take so long. All right, well, there we go. That's a bit surprising. It could be a Yurei. Wait, no, it can't be a Yurei. It could be a Jin. Wait a minute. It almost has to be a Jin. What would that be? Freezing? Oh, shit. It's gotta be freezing, huh? Has to be. All right, give me this. And then anything else we could take a video of? Riding, but that's not gonna happen with this ghost. And then I need to do... yeah, I think it actually used the Jin ability, which is a good example of what I was talking about before, that you can get a ghost that just sneakily drops your sanity without you even noticing. We're gonna place, and then I'll save 1. Yeah, we could easily get in trouble here. I need to get video mostly. There. to get this. Talk to me. I gotta be real quick on this because it's so short. The time you have to take a assault video is crazy short. If we get hunted now and we're low sanity, I should turn on the light here so we can hide there during the hunt. Hey, goodbye. Well, there goes my sanity. At least I got the video. That's something. We just need... Oh, it stepped in the salt too, you piece of crap. You gonna step in that salt? No, I'm gonna place another one. Okay, talk to me. I need this. I need this for the objective. It's the only other objective I can actually do. So now we should be at 50, which means hunting can happen. So now you gotta be careful. Keep your back towards a safe area. So here I can easily loop it around this car here. All right, buddy. Buddy. Wait, what's your name? Oh, your name is Susan. I thought your name was Robert, but that was the last round, I think. Okay. We got it. That's so cool, man. I love the paramedic sounds. All right, we need one photo and we need one video. Well, the photo should be easy because it should be fucking freezing. I'm not even gonna look. Watch this. Easy. Excuse me. Never mind. Wait, it's not a gin? No, it is a fucking gin, you piece. Come on, don't troll me. You went down all the way to like 0 and then you went all the way up again. What the hell is going on? Blinking lights. Come on, buddy. There. That's freezing. I think that is freezing because it goes underneath a 1, which is already freezing. But it's just being really troll right now. It's going up and down and up and down. Come on, buddy. You don't have to play this game. Alrighty. Oh, could be Myling. I hear the stompies quite easily. Oh shit! It did some gin. I think it did gin. It did gin speed there. I did get the video. Also, the hunts are short. I don't know if that did not really seem like Myling. Maybe. I could hear it just fine though before the blinking started. Oh! I'm not gonna get that because you're a piece of crap. That's what you are. I did do all the video, so I'm gonna hold the photo cam now. So that doesn't happen again. Alright, I need you to not hunt for like... Fuck. Well... So much for that. I'm trying to be in the ghost room so I can get the freezing, but it's not. It was dropping it real low and then it just went right back up again. This is what happens. This is why you need to get the ghost before 50% sanity. Because once that chain hunting starts, it's gonna be not just dangerous, but really difficult to get evidence, especially something like freezing and dots becomes so much harder because freezing, for example, requires the ghost to be in the ghost room to cause the temperature to drop. So if it's constantly hunting and constantly going away from the ghost room, that means it will keep the temperature really high because it will just go up while the ghost is in here and then it'll come back and do a hunt again and leave and it'll just be a huge mess. I'm not. You gotta be kidding me here, dude. Is it actually not freezing? Is it just a Myling? If this is actually a gin, I'm gonna lose my marbles. We could see here. There is a decent... I think we could do gin there. Like here. We could listen for gin footsteps. It's gonna be a little scary. But I think we can do that. It's one of the better maps for doing no smudge hunting tests. But it's always a little dicey to do any of that. All right, buddy. Did you change ghost room, or is this just not a Jinn? So for Obake, we'd have to loop it for quite a while. That would probably be the hardest. Well, Goria wouldn't even have anything. All right. Okay, so it is a Jinn. That's fucked up, man. Alright, watch this. Huh! Did that work? Fuck! Where's my freezing, man? I mean, that was clearly a Jinn, right? It got really fast. This is gonna be crazy once they remove it, but for now, one of the most important things you can do to stay safe is just not show yourself to the ghost. Because the main dangerous thing, when you see the ghost, it probably also sees you, and then you're just gonna get, like, the ghost is gonna get faster and faster, and you'll just get absolutely ran down. So you kind of want to just make sure to crouch, make sure to turn off your equipment, and then you can actually, as long as you have good sound, you can loop the ghost without even seeing it, as long as you have like a headphones on. What I'm doing right here is just staying out of the map for a second, so the ghost has no reason to start a hunt, obviously. And then I want to go quickly nab a picture of the freezing here, because I said I was gonna get all photos, all videos. I gotta commit to it. We just need one more photo, which we already have the bone. I don't think there's any easy thing we can do anymore, so we have to quickly go in there. Go. Fuck! Bro. So fucked up. It's just, like... Ghosts, that's the thing, because the way ghosts get created, you kind of get a mix of everything sometimes. Like, an active ghost in terms of interactions or ghost events does not mean it will be an active ghost in terms of hunting, and the opposite is also not true. If you get a really crazy active ghost that throws a bunch of things, it might not hunt very often, or, which is very dangerous, if you get a ghost that is super, super shy, but then once you get to below 50% sanity, it just starts hunting absolutely non-stop. That's the real danger. I think it's changed ghost room, unfortunately. Probably here. Oh, in there? This is so dangerous. I could so easily die here. Because this is like a huge dead end there. I need to see where it hunts from. I mean, or I could just be lucky. Oh, I can delete 5 photos? Oh, shit. Should try to take a photo during a hunt. I forgot that you can delete more photos when you have lower difficulty. Okay. It did change ghost room. It's in that side room over there. No, don't go into the basement. Ah! Alright, watch this. Huh! Oh shit! Did that work? I think that worked. Are you? I did it! Dude, with the tier 1, get absolutely shit on. Easy peasy. Ghost photo. We did all videos. I can't do sounds, and I can't do all of the objectives. I tried, all right? You can see just how much more dangerous it is. Like, you gotta just go fast. If you don't, which is kind of why, especially when I go back to level 1, usually it's super dangerous because the way I play is so heavily focused on trying to get perfect games, which is it's very dangerous to do that. You gotta make sure not. I mean, I'm assuming this is a Jinn. It was fast, like, when it was far away, by the way. I didn't really properly explain that, but the Jinn will be fast when it's at a certain distance of you, and it has line of sight. There you go. I mean, the difference is basically nothing. It's $100, but still. We tried. And we did our best. We did lose only 60% sanity total lost? That's not even true. I'm pretty sure that it doesn't count the sanity you lose by ghost abilities, because there's no way, right? We must have been at 0 there. We were getting hunted for so long, right? We had 5 hunts. There's no way I didn't lose more than 60% sanity. But anyway, we got one more game to do here. So we're gonna go back to Willow Street House and hopefully also get at least one believer win here. Come on. What do we get? Hantu? Twins, Yokai, Hantu. Alrighty. What's the name? Eric! Let's do it. We'll just do normal this time. Like, just see if we can get the ghost and get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna do the same setup. This. Grab this, I guess. Let's do it. It's a nice, cozy, rainy time. Yeah, there will be more sweater merch this year as well, hopefully. I'm not doing any spoilers of it yet, but they were cooking up something fierce. But I don't know much about that yet. Oh, I hear a sound immediately. Hey! Ooh, it worked. I was trying to keep my distance. It threw this on the floor as well. Because you don't want to get touched by the ghost event, because it'll lose you sanity, but I still got the video. It's not an Oni. Get me out of here. Let me guess. It's going to be fucking in the basement again? Or is it here this time? Can I actually turn on the breaker from here? 3 for 3, huh? What? Okay, that's fucking creepy. It's actually like a stalking ghost, I think. Oh, it's not a Yurei. It's not a Noni either. What the hell? That was not a Yurei door touch, no. It didn't close it fully. That's a lot of big spikes. I think that's an EMF 5 ghost right there. So could be immediate Wraith. Wait, is that good? Didn't we got Yokai? And we just spun Hantu. No? Shit. Well, we'll see. Let's not jump to conclusions. It was twins, the other one that I forgot about. But twins is could also do this behavior. So who knows? I need to turn on this shit immediately. Gotta get that breaker on so we can stop the light. Yurei, you can see based on the way it touches the door. If it doesn't fully swing the door closed or open every time, you know it's not a Yurei. And there, just like moved it, and then it stopped halfway. Are you? This ghost is doing some sick behavior. Smash the door like that. Really interesting. This is actually potentially twins. If it's like in this area here, for example. I'm not really sure about this. So early in the game, you don't really have to be scared, because you gotta keep in mind that there's really only one ghost that can hunt at any time, the demon, and then every other ghost, as long as you keep your sanity above 50, a lot of them, not all of them. There is quite a few that can hunt earlier than 6 or 50, but as long as your sanity is close to 100, nothing can hurt you. What? Alright, I don't know what the hell where the ghost is actually here. These are also cannot hunt you at any time. Especially if you don't use the Cursed Possession. These are only really dangerous if you use the Cursed Possession. Because if you don't, then they will usually get older at like kind of a similar rate as your sanity drops. So they'll get older while your sanity drops, which means that their hunting range will constantly dip below your sanity. So it'll not actually matter that much that they can early hunt. But if you use the Cursed Possession, you bump it down to below 75 right away, then you're in trouble. But most of the time that won't happen, as long as you don't play that way. That's pretty decent. That might be what we're looking for. That could be a two interaction right there. Oh, shoot. I need to actually find this ghost. I don't know where it is. It must be upstairs then somewhere. Does that still exist? Yeah, oh, it could also be here. It does exist, but it does exist in red herrings a lot as well. There's a lot of ghosts that do stuff that looks like that now. So it definitely is not as good as it used to be. Not as reliable. Alright, buddy. What are we doing here? Is this still a ghost room? I found it. I found it. Bonesaw, thank you for the €5 donation. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy. Okay, that's pretty fucking sus, dude. Where are you? Are you here?
Taken away.
Oh! Oh shit! EMF 5 spirit box! Twin behavior! Freezing! Oh, baby! It's happening. It's happening. You fucking got him. Alright, I'm out. I'm out. That's it. That's it, baby. Do some exciting stuff. End with a believer win. Couldn't really ask for any more. That's beautiful right there. What a time to be alive. I mean, that was such clear twin behavior. Like, it was in a really big area, which is always weird. Like, why was it doing so much stuff in such a large area? There you go. It was not a roaming ghost, it seemed, because it was just touching stuff everywhere all at once. And then we saw that twin interaction. We saw that EMF 5 on the chart. It was only 5 minutes. I mean, we did get all the evidence too. It wasn't even like just figuring it out. I mean, it helps once you know what you're probably dealing with. You can use that to be smart about how you use the equipment. Right there, like, I knew that I should quickly hop between every room and I shouldn't just hone in on where one thing happened, because it's gonna be like anywhere in that whole area. 8 interactions, 3 twin abilities right there. That was beautiful. I hope you enjoyed that if you're watching over on YouTube, or if you're a believer watching here right now. Let me quickly, before we end it here for YouTube for this video, get the reward on the screen, because it's gonna be a lot of points right there. Watch that. We have 15%, 1.6 million payout 3 times. That was only a 3rd spin win. That was pretty dang early. So yeah, there you go. Beautiful timing. Hope you enjoyed that. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join the lovely Game Machine chat, you can join us over at twitch.tv/Instagram. Get the link in the description down below. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.